Hi, this is Paul again. Here in part 3 I've come up with a few more animations. These anims will show a lot more of this little toy that I have called CubicWONDER. As you can see, there are 8 cubes. If you've taken a look at part 1 and 2 of CubicWONDER, you will have seen that I have called 4 of these cubes Play-Doh 1 to 4 and the other 4 Bucky 1 to 4. And I showed that each cube was made up of 4 Chico cubes and 4 Chica cubes. You can see that they work in pairs, and notice that they are arranged so that a Chico is always next door to a Chica. Notice how the green and white octopieces are arranged. These 2 colors were very important. It was like keeping in sync with each other. Now we have an animation showing how 8 small cubes can be arranged to form any of the 8 Bucky and Play-Doh cubes. This short animation proved to be the longest of them all. Each of the little cubes can be orientated in 8 different ways. The Spanish word for puzzle is rompecabezas. That means head breaker. And getting this little animation working properly was really hard on my head. The interlocking transparent cubes will be much easier to play with. I explain about this in part 2 video. Notice halfway between the change of one cube to another, I use 8 cubes in a ring. This little brainwave of mine proved very useful because I could use any cube to match up with another. I hope you like this little puzzle. It only uses 8 little cubes. Okay, let's take this Play-Doh 1 cube and add another 7 Play-Doh 1 cubes with it, and then we'll make a cube of 8 of them. So this cube has 64 Chico Chica cubes. So any face can give us 16 cubes. Now look what happens when we flip one of them faces to the opposite side. Now we have formed 8 Bucky 2 cubes. Isn't that something? Okay, now let's go and take a look at the face of the Bucky 2 cube. We can't repeat with the same face again, otherwise we're going to make another Play-Doh 1 cube. So now we'll do a flip with the front face. Now we have 8 Play-Doh 3 cubes. Okay, now let's go to the top face and do a flip in the top face. Now we have 8 Bucky 1 cubes. Now we'll make a flip on the side again. Now this gives us 8 Play-Doh 2 cubes. Now let's make a flip in the front again. Now we have 8 Bucky 3 cubes. Now we'll do a flip on the side again. Now this gives us Play-Doh 4 cubes. Now we have just the Bucky 4 left. I've just hit a little problem. I can't go forward and find Bucky 4. I have to go back to Bucky 3 again. Now from Bucky 3 I can go to Play-Doh 1 again. Now I can get to Bucky 4. I took 9 moves. I think it could have been done in 7 moves, but it's not bad for a first try. This last animation was kept to the center. I've remade this animation to show the starting point of the first cube. I've added red, blue and green axes. This will be our 0, 0 starting point. Okay, now when you see it flipping from one cube to another, we keep on moving around in 3D space. If you flip from any face, it always keeps on moving in any direction. It will probably be a bit slow using a lot of blocks, but I think it'd be great for a video game. Each of the cube locations never change. Notice how the Play-Doh 1 cube has flipped from one dimension to another, and it's now appeared in a new location. With having 3 axes to make a choice of a move, it will be quite a challenge to get to different positions. So using the 3 different moves forward and back, we can wander around in space in 6 different directions. In theory, if you get lost, you could end up on another planet. You might ask, earlier on I mentioned 11 dimensions. If there are 6 doubles, 4 trebles and an accumulator, that makes it an $11 bet. Okay, I'm going to call it a day now on this part 3. I still have more things to show you, but I'm going to get going on another animation later. This is Paul saying bye for now. Oh, I'd like to get a bit of feedback, positive or negative. Bye now.